What's going on, guys? It's your boy CMB back in the building, back with another video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Now, guys, let's get into this one really quickly. This one's a little bit controversial, guys. We're talking about race. We're talking about Deontay Wilder, the former WBC heavyweight champion of the world. And we're talking about the unified super welterweight champion, Jermell Charlo. Now, yesterday, Deontay Wilder was doing an interview with Ray Flores on the PBC podcast. I didn't get to catch it all. I only caught a little bit of it, guys. But apparently, Deontay Wilder was saying something about, I guess Tyson Fury has the complexion for the protection. I don't know if he was referring to, I think he was referring to the way, he's treated, I guess, by the fans, by the media and whatnot in boxing, and as opposed to the way that Tyson Fury is treated. And Jermell Charlo comes in the comment section, I think, and he says that it doesn't have anything, race doesn't matter. I guess he said he lacked skills when it came to the Tyson Fury fight. And like I said, a lot of people responded to this, a lot of channels. From an emotional standpoint, I get it. But I want to look at this from a different standpoint. I want to be more critical in my thinking when it comes to this subject, because this is a complex subject. Does race matter in the sport of boxing? I would say yes and no. In a perfect world, race wouldn't matter, but let's face it, guys, we don't live in a perfect world. Now, I think it matters more outside of the ring than I would say inside of the ring. When it comes to fans and stuff like that, it plays a big integral part in the sport. Let's face it, people are tribal. You're going to root for your favorite fighter. You're going to root for somebody that looks like you, as opposed to the other guy. We see that a lot in the sport of boxing, and there's nothing wrong with rooting for your people. The problem lies is when people start to get disrespectful of other people's races and cultures. You're going to deal with that element in society, even in boxing. You guys see it all the time. Some of these channels, they make it a thing about race, and that's where we are right now. Sometimes you'll see it in maybe even some of the trainers. You may see it, some of the fighters have problems with different ethnic groups or people like that. This is the type of stuff that we deal with in society, everyday stuff. Now, as far as the fight inside of the ring, Tyson Fury, Deontay Wilder, the second fight, did that have anything? Did race play a factor in Deontay Wilder losing that fight? I don't think race played a factor in Deontay Wilder losing that fight at all. I think it was the skill set in the fight. That's why Wilder lost the fight, because he wasn't prepared for the fight. Tyson Fury came in with a different game plan in the second fight. You guys know he hired Sugar Hill Stewart, and his plan was to walk Wilder down. And he did exactly what he said he was going to do. Wilder wasn't prepared for that. And he said it himself, he was having so much success with his right hand. It's not that he doesn't have any skills, he just put him off on the back burner because he was having so much success with his right hand. So I don't think race played a factor inside of that ring that night when he lost the fight. I just think he wasn't prepared. Tyson Fury just happened to have his number that night. The best man won that night. But race does play a, does matter in our society. What I wish it be the other way, of course. I wish it didn't matter. I wish it didn't matter, but it does. And I'm not sure if Deontay Wilder meant that race played a factor inside of the fight. Now, as far as it goes outside of the ring, of course, you know, you're going to deal with that element of society. That's just something that we have to deal with, you know. But, you know, he's a big boy. I'm sure he can deal with it, you know. The hatred, some of the racism, you know, I deal with that on a daily basis, but I just know it's something that I have to deal with. You know, you can't change people's hearts. You can't change people's minds. All you can do is be the best person that you can be in society, and help other people, whatever you do, whatever your endeavors are. You know, just be a better person, in my opinion. So you guys tell me what you think about this situation. You know, they're on Charlo's head about this situation. So I don't know if Charlo meant the fight itself, or if he meant race not mattering in society, because race does matter in society, whether we like it or not. But you guys tell me what you think about this whole situation. It's the CMB. I'll talk to you guys in the next one, and I'm out. Peace.